So bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo. Oh, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bungle, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go.
Hi, welcome to episode 27 of Wisenheimers. I'm your Tom the Human Torch, and with me is Max Gilardi, the Human Rubik's Cube.
That's not a funny thing to say at all.
I think
you want to do a take two and say something funny this time?
Okay, I'll try it again. Hi, this is oh wow, this is too loud. Hi, this is episode 27 of Wisenheimers. I'm your Tom the Fox King, and with me is Max the Marshmallow.
What is Fox King?
King of Fox. Of the like animals.
King of Foxes.
Yeah, Fox King for short, bro. Take 3.
I see.
Hi.
Sounds like something from a Roald Dahl book.
Shut up. Do you want to try introducing the show?
Not really. I thought that was usually your job.
I know, but I want you to try it out. See that it's not that easy as you think it is.
Well, why do you even have to start with a joke? Why can't you just say, "Hi, I'm Yotam. This is Max. We're best friends on the internet, and we do a podcast together. And this is the podcast. You're listening to it now. We hope that you like it, but we would entirely understand if you didn't, because frankly, it's not for everybody."
Well, because the hours of market research that I've done shows that the crowd really listens to the first 3 seconds.
More so than the rest of the podcast.
Mm-hmm. So you gotta make them laugh right off the bat with a jokey joke,
right,
like the human torch. Like that's funny.
Human centipede torch.
Yeah. So that's a funny thing to say.
It seems to me like if that were true, then you'd do a better job of doing that, because it doesn't seem like you're trying very hard to make a joke.
This is this is amazingly difficult, and I don't think you should belittle what I do.
Well, obviously it's difficult. I can tell by how bad a job you're doing.
Does the chat think I'm doing a bad job? Because I think they all love me and praise me with showers of gifts.
And praise you with showers, okay.
Of gifts, I said. Okay, come on.
Okay, goodbye.
No, you're not leaving. We're in the middle of a conversation, Max. You can't just do that.
You should have just said, "All right, bye," and then turned it off. We would have ended the podcast there.
Yeah, but now we gotta keep on trucking. Am I right? How was your week, Max?
That was all right.
What'd you do?
Trying to think if I did anything worth mentioning.
What's your highlight?
I don't think I really have one.
We got to figure something out to say about ourselves during the week.
Yeah. Maybe we just have boring lives.
Yeah. And
I know I do.
People listen to it, so it kind of makes them look bad. Nerds. You hear me?
Don't be a nerd.
Yeah, don't be a nerd,
guys.
Don't
be a nerd.
Turn this off. Stop being a nerd.
Do you want to hear a story about how much of a nerd I am?
Of course.
And this I guess can be a show note. So basically there's this game coming out, and I think I talked to you about it. This game is called Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion. Do you remember talking to this with me?
No.
Yeah, we talked about this.
I usually turn on my bot when I talk to you, so you're usually talking to a robot personified by me.
What's the bot?
Excuse me?
What's the bot?
A bot is a robot that talks to you through IM that I made up.
No, we talked about this on the podcast.
Oh, we did? Well, I don't remember.
Yeah. Well, there's this game coming out, and I'm really excited for it.
All right,
and
it has the Powerpuff Girls ladies and stuff.
It's got the Powerpuff Girls in it, and it's like Smash Brothers, but with cartoon characters from TV.
Okay, so you're an excited little boy.
Yeah.
Which is fair. I mean,
yeah.
I'm a big fan of Diablo 3, and when that comes out, I will be sure to play it a lot.
I'm not entirely sure what that is.
Diablo 3?
I'm sure it's good.
It's a fantastic game.
Yeah.
It's by Blizzard, the company that made StarCraft and Warcraft.
Yeah, it's funny to pronounce things wrong, right?
No.
Oh, then why'd you do it?
Don't know what you're talking about, Max.
Blizzard?
It's a blizzard. Sorry.
Right. You said Blizzard.
Well, I got a little French in me, Max.
Mm.
Are you now being racialist towards my French
Racialist.
roots?
Racialist.
And I'm a big ghetto. Yeah, I know. I admit it. I own it. So sometimes I say racialist. Are you one, Max? Because you're just repeating words. You're not defending yourself from hate crimes. You crime hater.
Mm. Anyway, Cartoon Network game should be good. Looking forward to it. I'm going to play that when it comes out.
Didn't you have a whole story about you being a huge nerd?
Well, basically, I was watching footage of this game online, and
Oh my god, sorry, I got an email. Sorry.
It's this. What just happened?
It's my phone telling me I got an email. I'm so sorry, guys.
Read it right now.
It's Formspring.
Really? Well, read the question.
Oh god. Jeez, okay. But then I'm done. Have you ever... No. That's
What's it say?
a question that I was asked. Have you ever touched your cat's vagina accidentally? So I said, probs. Probs, I don't know. Let's see.
I don't know who asked you that, but I like him.
Whoops, almost showed my password to the world. I don't need to sign up. Stop it, Formspring. Oh.
I don't believe that you have never done that to your cat.
Like on purpose?
No, the question was accidentally.
Oh. Well, I don't know. I don't remember instance. I don't even know where my fucking cat's vagina is. I wouldn't know where to look.
Between its legs.
I know, but it's all
where
messy
every
down
animal's
there.
vagina is. Every animal's vagina is in the same spot, yo, Tom.
I think every cat is different, okay?
Except for cows, apparently.
Yeah, their vaginas is in... where?
I don't know, but they have tits where their dicks are supposed to be, so I don't know where their piss comes out.
Weird stuff with the cows. The question I was asked was, what's your favorite sci-fi movie? I don't know, I ain't gay. I don't watch sci-fi things.
So the question wasn't, do you touch your cat's vagina?
No, that was a question I previously answered with probs.
Oh.
So, tell me how you were a nerd.
If it's accidental.
Huh, excuse me?
How I was a nerd because, you know how in Smash Brothers each character has a final smash?
Yeah.
Well, in this game, Mojo Jojo's final smash is he turns into the monster that he turns into at the end of the Powerpuff Girls movie. And I was watching that and I geeked out about it.
It's very homosexual.
And I remember I think I even said out loud, like, oh my god. So...
Oh my god, that monkey turned into a big monkey.
Yeah.
I guess that
But
is...
you know what? This game doesn't have a lot of the same voice actors from the shows.
Well,
so I don't know, I might have to boycott it.
Boycott the shit out of that.
Because when Buttercup talks, that's not Elizabeth Daily. And yeah, I know who voices Buttercup, so...
Well, she is the commander and the leader.
No, that's Blossom. But how cute of you to think you know what you're talking about.
Thanks. I do think that's kind of cute.
I'm hot. Why is it so hot in here?
Did you just call me hot?
No, I said I'm hot. Why is it so hot in here?
Well, because we were very steamy people. Thanks. Earlier this week, I was trapped into a visa scam.
All right.
And I got an email from visa@usa.com.
At USA.
Yeah.
All right.
And I got two emails, two separate ones, and it said that I won a green card.
All right.
Due to some diversity act or whatever the fuck, and it had like my phone number and name, so I thought it was genuine. But then it said I need to mail an $800 check to Britain to pay. And then I was like, yeah, this is probably false. I don't think USA works.
Yeah. I wouldn't risk it.
So that kind of bummed me out.
Yeah.
I honestly thought I had something for a moment, but I guess not. I guess no, I don't deserve anything.
Mm.
I don't ever get anything, Max. I never win anything. I never get any good deals with with publish houses. Awful.
Yeah, I feel like I know the feeling though, and I would feel like most people probably know the feeling because not many people win contests. Because many will enter, few will win.
Nice. That's a good sentence. Well, where's that from?
That's a good sentence. That's from The World. It's a world colloquialism from The World.
Okay. What part?
So, I guess America.
Okay.
So you might not be familiar with that expression so much.
Okay, that's cool. So you have nothing to say about me being a dumb idiot that fell into a scam almost for a moment?
Well, you didn't fall into it. It said to send $800, and then you didn't.
I know, but they got my hopes up, and that hurts the most.
Well, that happens to everybody.
It does?
The important thing is you didn't fall into the trap.
Yeah, I ain't falling into no traps.
All right, then who cares? You win. They didn't get you.
But I didn't win. They made me feel I have a green card. Now I gotta apply for one. Max, do you want to like marry me for a green card? Would you mind?
I wouldn't. I don't think I would do that.
Completely heterosexual. I would not get close to your private swimsuit areas. I promise. It's just a green card.
Did you say private swing set areas?
Swimsuit, I meant.
Oh, swimsuit. Swing set areas.
You know the swing set area.
Dude, don't touch my swing set. How many times do I have to tell you? Get the fuck away from there.
But look at him swing.
Get off my
How
jungle
can I
gym.
not?
That's what I call my penis. I call him Jungle Jim.
That's good. I call mine
It
swing
works.
set. Yep, it sure
Yeah.
does. So now you're not gonna berate me, because I would berate the shit out of you. Just letting you know.
No, because you didn't do anything. It told you to send the money, and you didn't.
But
You
I
did
was
exactly what
sad.
you
I was
should've.
excited like a little baby girl.
Okay, well, you know what? The other day, and this totally doesn't seem like anything worth mentioning because it's not interesting. Instead of going to twitter.com, I went to twitter.cm. I left out the O in com. And if you do that, it takes you to this page that looks like it looks like Twitter is sending you a message like, "Oh, you just won $1,000. You just got to take this survey or whatever." And I took the survey, and then I realized afterwards, wait a minute, I should have gone to did I type in the right address? And I realized I didn't. And then I realized this is fake. And it was after I took the survey.
Just giving out surveys for nothing. You could have made like $20 on a survey. Max, what a waste.
Everyone go to twitter.cm and see the survey that I took. And I thought this was real.
Oh, yeah, Max. Well, you're dumb.
And then I realized it wasn't, and I moved on.
What a dumb piece of shit. Nah, you're right.
Oh, wow, you're funny. Wow, jeez.
Max, come on.
Come on, what? Come on your face? I'm not gay. Shut up.
Emails.
No emails.
No emails. Let's talk about you being an autistic kid and starting to play Minecraft.
I don't see. This is one of Tom's weird things that he says. I told him that I play Minecraft, and he says I'm autistic.
Tell the people what the game Minecraft is. For those.
Minecraft is well, there are a lot of different ways to play Minecraft because it's very open-ended. Basically, you can dig and collect materials, and there are lots of different kinds of materials you can collect. You can collect stone and dirt and sand and whatever. There are hundreds of things you can collect, and then you use them to build whatever you want. And right now I'm building a castle, and I'm putting in a moat of lava, and it's going to be good when it's finished.
And it's a great looking game, right? Like top-notch graphics.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And I think that game is for retarded folk.
That's all right.
Why don't you just play with Legos?
I'm not going to defend it because obviously that's a completely baseless accusation to make. It's a game for retarded people. What does that even mean?
That the ones with the helmets and Superman outfits.
Oh well, I can use logic to prove that you're wrong. I play this game and I don't have either of those things. So.
Shit, you got me.
Yeah. I have a karate helmet in my closet. From where I
Okay,
did
close
karate.
enough. I'm back on again. Correct once more.
What do you think, Yo Tom? Did you take karate when you were a kid?
Fuck no, I took judo. I'm a man.
You took Juno. Oh, I hate that movie. Is stupid teenage pregnant girl.
No,
Emails.
I didn't take a preteen snarky teenage girl. I took judo, the martial arts.
I think you should try Minecraft and build some stuff. And
I
build a
tried
castle.
it. It's awful.
You gotta get into it though. You have to play it for a while. Because I remember I hated it at first.
The only way I
to be
can
honest.
enjoy it, I think, is with other friends playing it.
I don't play it multiplayer though. I do the single player game.
Yeah, because you're autistic.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry. That came
I don't
out
even.
wrong.
Well, no, I don't even know what you just said.
Oh,
I'm saying
good.
excuse me because I don't know. It sounded like you said you're a Tresdick. I don't know what a Tresdick is, but I'm pretty sure I'm not one.
Might be one.
Okay.
Stop, guys! Stop emailing me. You're doing it on purpose, and it's mean.
Read it. Read it. What's it say? What's it say?
Have you ever touched your cat's vagina on purpose? Okay, well, I'm gonna turn off my phone. So if one of my family members dies and I can't hear about it, it's all of yours fault. Thanks.
I personally hope that one of your family members does die.
Okay, that's harsh. Why would you say that, Max?
Because I don't like you, and by association, I don't like your family members. And I would very much enjoy if they were to be dead and not alive anymore.
It's a bit cruel. That's like the cruelest thing.
I don't see how. Explain how.
You're wishing ill death thoughts and prayers on my family.
What's cruel about that?
They're my family. I love them like babies.
I'm still not following you. Jerking it? The hell?
Sorry, tears are forming.
Oh. Well, when you cry, it sounds like you're jerking it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can only cry if I
Must be
jerk
awkward
off.
at funerals.
Yeah. Oh, I get huge boners. But I'm still a very classy guy, and that's how
Yeah.
I win them over with my charm, my looks, and my boner. Thank you, guys. This has been a great show. Let's talk
I think
about
this has been probably one of our worst shows.
I think this is a hoot and a holler. I have some changed again news, Max.
Oh, really? What's going on with Changed Again?
Have you heard about Charlie Sheen?
Have I heard of the actor?
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you know what he's going through right now, being all insane and retarded?
Yeah. Is he a fan of Changed Again?
No, but Changed Again is a fan of his. See,
Uh-oh.
I followed Charlie Sheen on Twitter, and so does Changed Again, which leads me to believe Charlie Sheen is the creator of Changed Again. Thank you. Thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers.
All right.
Want to talk about Charlie Sheen?
No.
Why?
Because I don't understand why anybody cares about him.
Oh, because he's batshit crazy and he's funny. And
Yeah,
sad.
but a lot of people are crazy. I don't understand why one person in particular being crazy is any of a bigger deal than anyone else being crazy.
Because he is the one crazy person who's not on a street corner just shouting, but instead gets actual validation by getting 1 million followers on Twitter in a day and having the most successful show in American TV and being the highest paid actor ever. So unlike other crazy people, he's being verified constantly, which makes him more crazy.
So let's not verify him. Let's ignore him. Let's not give him that validation.
That doesn't work that way because it's a train wreck and you can't look away.
Well, I can look away easily.
And I get to enjoy him talking about tiger blood. This is so
funny stuff.
He talks like me when he's insane. He says he has tiger blood, and that he's winning. He always says winning. It's a good time, but it's a shame that you don't.
Yeah, I don't think any of it is funny.
How come?
does. It's not funny to me or interesting, and I don't understand people who are obsessed with celebrities and who are very sensationalist about these celebrities. I don't see why celebrities are a big deal. I mean, this is a guy who I have always maintained his show is not funny, and you've believed the same thing. So it's like, why care?
Because it's interesting. Watching
I don't
a man
see how.
go crazy. If they made a movie about it, you'd watch it.
No, I wouldn't.
Alright, it doesn't have little girls in it. Sick burn.
I would watch it. I would watch it if it was getting good reviews and if people said it's a good movie. Then I might watch it then.
Well, I'm giving you a good review. His life is interesting. That's my review. On
No,
his life,
a person's life is not interesting. Turn it into a movie and then we'll talk. How about that? I'll meet you halfway on this.
That's not halfway. You're demanding a movie.
I demand a movie.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this much: if you're going to make a movie about somebody, I think Charlie Sheen is the least interesting person about. I can think of a bunch of other people more deserving of a movie.
Pauly Shore.
No.
Andy Dick.
No.
Tila Tequila.
Not entirely sure I know who she is. I've heard the name. I'm not familiar with what she
has
does.
shows where she's a whore, so that's
I know that she
that's
was.
the thing.
I know that they threw shit at her at the ICP thing, but
That's funny. She went.
No, I don't
why?
think
Why
it's
would
funny.
she ever fucking open for insane
I
clown
agree with
posse?
that. She shouldn't have been there. Of course, she shouldn't have been there.
Oh, that's so funny. They just fucking rushed her van. Good time.
Rest in peace, Tila.
Yeah, we're sorry. Oh, she came out with a new sex tape. Good stuff.
All right, I'll be fapping to that later.
Okay, it's called Tila Tequila Uncorked. Get it?
No, what does she put a cork in her vagina?
Her
I don't
name
get
is
it.
Tila Tequila, and tequila is an alcoholic drink that you open with a cork.
I guess. Well, it's a bit of a stretch, but I'll let it slide.
So is she. A baseball bat in her vagina. Slide. Wow, that one. What was? Oof.
Could be corked like a baseball bat.
I need a breather. Can you entertain the crowd for a moment?
Are you really?
No.
Leaving?
No.
Oh.
I would never leave you in this hostile environment.
I could do it if you wanted me to. I don't
No,
care.
God forbid, Max. I don't trust you. There is. I looked up the word Yamaguchi, and
Mm-hmm.
saw the picture that I found.
Yeah.
How would you describe
Well,
it?
what is the word Yamaguchi? Why did you look it up?
Yamaguchi is what we called in Israel those little tiny virtual pets that beep.
Oh. All right.
How did you guys call them?
In America, we called them Tamagotchis.
Tamagotchis. Oh, so here it was Yamaguchi. And
Very similar.
Yeah. So I looked it up because I wanted to find it for some joke or something. I can't remember. And all I found was a picture of a topless girl, little girl, sewing on breasts, like full-grown breasts, onto a little boy's forehead.
Yeah.
And it's very Asian. It's very Asian and gross. And that just really shook my world.
Mm-hmm.
And I just was wondering, what do you think of that picture, Max?
I have no opinion.
No opinion at all. Well, I'm
No.
just gonna show it to the chat for a moment, so they.
I don't think you should.
I think
you could get kicked off a live stream for that.
I guess that's true. I'll just paste a link. Thanks, Max. Saved another time.
Yep.
So yeah, that's my day with breast stitching. Do you have any interesting breast stitching stories for us today, this week?
No, but now I'm wondering if there's a Tamagotchi app on the iPhone.
Ah, there must be. At least something similar. Maybe not the, brand name. But little virtual pets, for sure.
Let's look it up.
Yeah.
Maybe
well-
I could download a pet right
Oh
now.
my god, we can name it Wisen.
We can name it Wisen.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm
Oh.
excited. But
We
take
love you,
care of
Wisen.
him. I remember when those were really popular here, and we just have to leave them with our moms because eventually they were banned from school because everyone just.
Oh, it's $5.
Oof.
And it's Tamagotchi Round the World. I don't understand how
Oh my
that's
god,
different
you
from
can get Wisen in
Tamagotchi.
Paris? I can get Wisen anywhere I want. This is too much, Max.
How is Tamagotchi Round the World different from regular Tamagotchi?
Probably just new backgrounds or something.
Can I still get the same, like, duck character?
Did you get a duck when you had one?
Yeah.
Maybe.
And does he have, like, a little Hershey Kiss pile of shit?
Yeah, I remember that. Oh man, they were so cute. Remember how like 4 Japanese teenagers killed themselves after their Tamagotchis died?
I don't remember that, no.
That happened. That's funny.
I don't think that happened.
Okay, let's try and look it up. Maybe it is just a legend. Tamagotchi suicide.
Tamagotchi?
Tamagotchi, no? Yamaguchi? What'd you guys call it?
You're gonna get porn. You write gooch.
Hey. Don't.
Hey.
Come on.
Don't. Come on.
Stop it.
Stop it.
How do you guys call it?
How do you guys call it?
Max.
What? Hey, come on.
Come on.
I'm just messing around.
You're joshing way too hard. And if you joshin', I'm draking.
Oh, fail.
I used that joke earlier today. I can't believe I got to use it twice in one day. I'm so impressed with myself.
Well, yeah, you get to use it twice in one day. When you set yourself up for it. I didn't use the word joshin', you did.
Well, I think I just did very smoothly, and it was fairly impressive, that's all.
Alright, if you say so.
I think you agree. You are rolling on your butt, laughing.
Well, I am sitting on my butt.
Good. So, how are you doing in Minecraft? Can we get a craft update?
I'm lost. I have this giant mine. I have this giant mine underneath my castle, and I go down there for supplies and stuff. But every time I go down there, I get lost.
How's
Because
your
it's like
castle?
a giant maze.
Is your castle cool?
Oh, it's pretty sick.
You got, like, drawings and torches all the fuck around?
There's torches all around. There are no drawings.
What did you ever meet like a creeper? Where they explode and kill you?
See creepers all the time. Not right now because I have the enemies turned off.
Do you beat them up?
No.
Fucking baby, you're a wuss.
Well, when I'm trying to do something, when I'm trying to build, and they're keep blowing up my castle, it's just like, okay, I'm turning you nitwits off. I'm trying to get something accomplished here, Yotam. Not that you would understand that, since you have no sense of direction in life.
Hey, I do. I know
Really?
my left
What
from
did-
my right, Max.
No. I built an entire castle. What did you do? And I've done it in like 3 days.
I rolled a decent joint. Hmm?
Wow.
Hmm?
Alright.
I'm getting real good at that shit. One of the pros. You're gonna see me at state champions, and you're gonna be all jealous, thinking, "Man, I could have been next to that guy." But no, just building castles on my computer.
Okay, now I'm not even trying to find the lava pit. Now I'm just trying to get out.
Now you're just stuck in a game, enjoying yourself.
No, I just found the way out. I'm gonna be leaving now.
I love games where I just get stuck and I have to retrace my steps, and I don't know how. I love when games do that.
Well, when you say it like that, see, I have it set up so that I can ride my minecart all the way down, and it's like a fun, like, amusement park ride, and that you go super fast all the way down the tunnel, and you go around corners and stuff.
Well,
But then when I want to go back up, I have to walk.
Oh wow! Build a fucking elevator. You got wood.
I will when they release the elevator patch or whatever.
Ugh, Max, you gotta stop playing that game.
What? I will never stop playing this game.
You got to. It's gonna... Like, I played it before it got popular because I'm a cool boy and I'm indie.
Yeah, I think you need to play it again.
No, I think it's for lame.
Well, here's the thing,
retarded.
though. You have to learn how to play it because in order for you to derive enjoyment from it, you have to be self-motivated. Like when I first started playing it, I was like, man, what do I even do? This game sucks. I don't know what to do. And then I was like, I guess I'll build a house, and then that'll be it. And so I built this house, and I was like, you know what? I think this house needs some torches. And then I had to do that. And then I was like, you know what? Now I think this house needs a staircase. And I had to do that. And then I had to add a second story. And now I'm like, okay, you know what? Now I think I need a moat.
At what
And
part
I don't know
do you
when it's gonna
start?
end.
At what part do you start looking for a nice husband to take care of you?
I built the house. Clearly, I'm the husband.
Oh, okay. I don't like games that I fucking need to have a manual for to know how to fucking make wood.
Oh, you don't. You learn it fast, though.
Now me,
It's not that complicated.
you know I'm a retarded boy.
Well, if you're calling me autistic because I like this game, if you can't figure this game out, then you might be a redneck.
Oh no!
Check it out, jefffoxworthy.com.
That's funny. I mean, what was I about to say?
It's not that complicated.
I mean like you're autistic in that kind of smart way. But you're still autistic,
like I'm
you know?
a savant
Yeah, savant
is the word you are looking for.
Mm-hmm. So you're one of those. So it's not that bad, but you're still retarded.
Yeah, but because if you were just to say autistic, it's better to be autistic and a savant than just autistic, in which case you would be just retarded.
No,
But you're
no,
saying
no.
I'm like Rain.
I
You're
thi-
saying I'm like Rain Man.
Sort of. I think it would be funner to be full blown retard, as they say.
I would do it if I could.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to worry about anything besides slapping yourself, because they love doing that for some reason.
Hey, ignorance is bliss. Have you ever seen an unhappy retarded person? No.
Only in the snuff
what are we
films I
doing?
watch.
What do? Okay.
Sorry.
That's inappropriate.
That is inappropriate. I'm sorry.
You know what? Shock humor is not funny, yo, Tom. You need
Come
to,
on, shut up.
That is the lazy man's humor. You need to up your
No,
your
it's
civility.
funny sometimes. Stop it.
No, it's not. You're being a lazy man.
I
and
wrote
you're
a show
working
for Fox. Oh, by the way, Fox didn't take my pilot. They didn't take any of the pilots. Do you have questions, Max?
Why would you just? Why we are? Oh boy.
I'm so flustered. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Why would you just bring it up like that and then just drop that big bomb on us?
I'm sorry.
And
I think everyone
that
who
was
listens to the
that was
show...
supposed to be a big deal.
Oh,
We were supposed to talk about that at length, and you're just like, hey, blah, 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 blah.
sorry. Let's ask questions.
Well, let's talk about this now.
Okay, ask me questions.
Well, first of all, what the fuck is wrong with those nitwits, right?
No, I know. Totes in a propes. Well, basically, sorry. Basically, the main like manager up
Stormface.
there. Yeah, no, Kevin Riley, who's the like manager of programming.
He related to Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah, it's his dad, and
Pig just fell in my lava moat.
a pig.
Yeah.
You gonna eat it?
No.
Okay.
It fell in the lava.
It's cool.
How am I supposed to get it out?
Spoon?
Oh, a sheep just fell in. All these animals are falling in my lava.
And that game
dying.
is not for retarded folk. Really, Max?
No,
Look, a
that's
sheep is
awesome.
now here in the lava. Oh, look,
That's
a pig
awesome.
in the lava.
I built a lava moat and things are falling into it and dying. You don't think that's awesome?
I think it's very childish.
Yeah, I'm childish. Hi, my name's Tom. I watch snuff films with retarded people. Jeez, get over yourself, you idiot.
Well, the manager of Kevin Riley, when they told us what they want, sort of like the direction, they went like, we want something for the Sunday lineup, like something family oriented, something blah 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 blah, and we kind of went out of the box on that, but that still didn't help. And now the guy wants something a lot more weird. He wants it to be more Adult Swim-ish. So none of the pilots were accepted. But they're saying they're still open, like for pitches to work out ideas and everything. They're still interested in hearing about from us. So it's better than I expected, to be honest.
Are you gonna try again?
Sure, once we get the golden idea. Of course. Do I look like a quitter, Max?
I don't know. Kinda.
No, I don't. Like, my hair? What's about me that's quitterish?
Your weight, I might say. Oh shit, I just fell in my moat. Hang on. I'm on fire. I need to get to the water. I need to get to the beach. Okay.
I was sorry. I was holding myself from laughing. That made me very giggly.
Be careful. Earlier today, a chicken bumped into me and knocked me into my moat, and I died, and when you die, you lose all of your materials. And you can go and pick them up when you respawn, but because I died in lava, all of my materials fell into the lava, and they got burned up. So, suffice to say, I was not too happy with that chicken.
That game sounds so boring, Max. Stop it. Just
Fun
stop
for
it.
me.
Just knock it off.
No, I'll never. I need to finish my castle, and maybe I'll play a different game. I don't know.
But you
Or
know
maybe
you'll
I'll
never finish the
have to
castle.
build
That's
something
what
else.
the whole game is built, and you never finishing the castle.
Well, okay. So the game, you can never really finish it. Who's complaining? Not me, because I like it, and it has endless replayability. Sometimes you play a game and it's good, but it gets to the point where you've done it all, and then you don't really want to play it anymore because you feel like you're just doing the same thing over and over again. But that's never going to happen with me because I will never finish this castle.
One of us. One of us. I'm autistic. I'm autistic.
Oh, it's real mature.
So, about you talking about my weight so openly, do you want to apologize for that, Max?
No. You didn't even let me finish my thought.
I did. You said something about the dumb game, right?
No, you asked, do I look like a quitter?
Oh, yeah.
And I said, yeah. And then I made a comment about your weight.
Okay.
Because it looks like you've quit a lot of diets.
Yeah, I thought that was a subtext. I think everyone got that.
Yeah.
I don't think that needed to be explained verbally by the tallest man around. And
not the tallest.
I'm just letting you know I'm on a new diet, and it's working
Really?
great. Yeah.
What diet is that, friend?
It's the smoke a lot of joints and don't eat diet.
I heard that you get the munchies when you smoke a lot of joints.
Not me, somehow. I get hungry for 10 minutes and then I'm good. I eat one meal a day. The rest of the day I'm a physically dead man. But, do I look like a corpse?
I'm a physically dead man.
Yeah.
All these animals break into my castle at night. And then I wake up in the morning and
Max,
my
I
castle is full
don't
of
give a
animals.
shit. I really couldn't care less about
Wow,
your castle.
rude. So rude.
I'm not rude.
What if you said, oh, my pilot got rejected by Fox, and I said, hey, I don't give a shit about your pilot. What if I said that? How would you feel?
Well, you wouldn't say that because you were a part of it.
Maybe I would say that.
No, you wouldn't.
Maybe I would say it.
No, you wouldn't. Cause
Well, I'm saying it now. I don't give a shit about
too
your
bad.
pilot.
I'm not saying nothing about my pilot, so you have nothing to say because I'm not asking you about it.
I don't care. I can bring it up myself. I don't give a shit about your pilot.
Well, I don't give a shit about your fucking your castle and your fucking moats. Get a
You know what?
life.
I'm glad that they rejected your pilot. What do you think of that?
You're hitting hard. You're hitting on all cylinders today. You're wishing my family's death.
On all
You're calling me.
cylinders.
You're calling me a fatso. You
Saying fat.
you're saying mean things about my pilots.
Well, you started it.
No. Immature, Max. Just immature. And to be honest, they said they didn't pick it up because the backgrounds were sort of weird for them. Didn't want to say that, but they did say that a lot of the people were just very bewildered by the way it looked, and that's why you kind
I
of.
think that, listen, this show has some amazing backgrounds, but the characters and everything else, it doesn't match that par of quality that is set up with the backgrounds. We don't understand why.
No, the opposite. As I said to you, I don't think why would you invent a whole different scenario that did not actually happen.
Mm.
Just saying. I'm just saying. They say they like our voice, huh? Our original, unique voice. Just saying. Someone from Fox say that. Just saying. And if you want to fight me, I will. Cause I got tiger
Are you acting
balm.
like Petunia now?
No, you're a petunia. Don't petunia me, man.
Listen, all I'm saying is you shouldn't act like Petunia. Just saying. You prob shouldn't, okay? You prob shouldn't.
Max, you're being a fucking bigot. Okay, so knock it off.
Bigot.
Okay? Thank you.
I guess maybe they didn't like your pilot because they didn't like the baby with a hand for a head in the background. Whose idea was that?
Yeah, we had a baby with a hand for a back in one of the backgrounds. Yeah, maybe it was that. Well,
maybe they didn't like the pilot because they said, "Hey, what's the deal? How come there's a lightning ball but it's not animated? Did a guy animate it and then you just didn't use it? I mean, why would you do that? This isn't good. Canceled."
But they didn't say that. They gave us more rational explanations. You know, ones that are true.
Like what? What did they say? I want to know what happened.
Well, they said they really liked it, but they Googled your name and found a bunch of porn that you were in, raping babies. So,
shut up! I want to talk about this seriously. I worked hard on this thing too, and I was a part of it, and now I want to know why they didn't like it.
No, I'm telling you, they did not like it. They said that when it was screened, there were a lot of laughs and people enjoyed it, but Kevin Riley decided to change what he wants. He wants, at first he wanted something like The Simpsons, something more like that, and now he wants something more like Archer and more Adult Swimish. He wants it to be like a Friday cartoon, not a Sunday lineup cartoon. So because of that, he didn't choose any of the pilots.
Any of them?
Any of them. It was like shown with like 4 other shorts.
Man, what a dick.
No, I don't think he's a dick. I think he's just...
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, what the fuck happened? Is your castle burning?
Yes. My fence just caught on fire.
Oh, I'm sorry, Max.
Embers are flying out of the lava and landing on my fence.
Oh, watch out.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I have one more show topic.
Alright.
I might start working with the Israeli version of YouTube, which is called Flix. Flix, yeah. It's not as successful.
Let me guess. Flix.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it.
And they want me to do like a little mini series things, and I think I might do it. But also, they told me they're having a contest with the... Do you know the drink Nestea? The iced tea drink?
Yeah.
So that company really wants to do a promotion with them. So they're going to have a contest where you do some animation that has something to do with Nestea, and whichever gets the most views, the winner gets to fly by for 8 days with a hotel and everything to Sri Lanka in Vietnam.
Alright. Sounds fun.
So I think I'm going to try and do that, try and win that contest just so I can go to Sri Lanka and film myself being completely
How are you pronouncing
terrified.
it?
Sri Lanka.
And how do you spell that?
Srilanka.
Right.
Sri Lanka.
Are you trying to be funny, or is that
No,
really
I just
how
have
it-
no idea how to say
pronounce it?
that word, so I'm saying it cutely.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka?
Yeah.
Sri or Shri?
I say Shri as in SHRI, but I don't put a lot of emphasis on the SH, so it's like Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
It's like you gotta do it quick.
Sri Lanka.
But I don't know. I'm not like the final authority on any of this, so don't quote me on
Well,
it.
I trust you. So I think it would be funny to me to hopefully win this contest and just film myself being completely lost in Sri Lanka for 8 days.
Yeah.
You're not a fan of that idea?
Well, you would have to do it and let me see if it's any good, because It might not necessarily be the kind of idea that's good on paper.
Why? I would just go visit
don't-
weird Vietnamese stores, get into gangbangs.
Yeah.
Well, you're clearly not excited.
Mad
I'll have
Libs!
stories to talk about when I'm back. So that'll be great show content. I don't see why you're being such a mean jerk.
Like you went for like a soapy massage or whatever.
Sure, I love soap
Is that gonna
massages.
happen? Is that gonna happen?
I hope.
All right. Well, when you get back from your soapy massage, I will be interested to know how it went.
Thank you. I'm glad you're really rooting for me and happy for my decisions. Piece of shit, Max.
Why are you very like?
You're being
You're very. You gonna let me finish?
Go on.
You're very like what's the word? It's like you're on the attack today.
Cause you're being very negative every time I try to tell you about something that happened. You're
What was
just like,
What was I
okay.
negative about?
Every topic I tell you about, you're like, okay, and you're not playing along, and it makes it.
Well, maybe you're
difficult.
having right, but are you just going to cast all the blame on me? Maybe you're having a day wherein you're just not coming up with great topics, and there's no shame in that. We all have our off days.
I know, but we could have talked about the visa scam and then the breasts for face girl guy and Charlie Sheen, but you refuse to talk about him because you have agendas.
Well, I have to stay true to my agendas. I can't betray them. And I'm sorry about that, but
But emails?
Mad Libs.
I don't want to do Mad Libs.
I thought it was going to be a good addition to the show, but
We can try, but it's gonna take me a million hours to come up with words, and I'll get
but
frustrated.
isn't that part of why it's funny?
I don't know. Is it? Tell us.
I thought it
audience.
was funny last time.
Is it funny when I don't know what to say and I refuse to learn what to say correctly, or is it just?
You don't
Awful.
have to refuse to learn. You can learn.
I know, but I
You're
refuse to
saying
because
you
I'm a bad teenage boy with chains and spray. You know what I like doing in my free time?
Jerking it.
Tagging people with graffiti.
Tagging?
Yeah.
Oh, feedy. First I thought you meant like on Facebook.
Did you know that I'm Banksy?
I did not know that you were Banksy.
Prove me wrong, Max. Prove me wrong. Okay, let's do some Mad Libs.
He's in that movie, Exit at the Gift Shop.
Yeah, I know. I was
Exit
in that
through the
movie.
gift shop.
Yeah, watched it. Was me. I directed it. Lost an Oscar
That was me.
for God's
I was in that movie. That was me.
Yeah.
You saw that movie. Guess what? That was me.
Yeah, I don't see why
Okay.
you're mocking me.
Okay, goodbye, Sagoy. That was me.
I'm him. Stop it.
Okay, you're him. I'm not telling you you're not. You're Banksy.
Thank you.
I liked your Simpsons thing that you were on the Simpsons. That was
Oh,
good.
No problem, man. No problem. It's cool. No problem. But now that my my personality is out, and by personality I mean my true identity.
Yeah, what's up with that? Why would you out yourself?
'Cause I'm sick of the paparazzi and stuff. Okay, Mad
But
Libs.
the paparazzi are going to bother you now, whereas they wouldn't have been before.
Paparazzi wouldn't go this far to Israel.
Right, but they wouldn't have been I don't like you anymore, Yotam.
Okay, well, I will never give you a hug, Max.
Uh-oh, I'm missing out, huh?
Yeah, I got fucking delicious hugs.
Hmm.
Ask
Well,
everyone.
I've actually heard on the street that they're not that great.
Well, that's a fucking false lie. Yeah, so, if you want to feel a real man's hug, come over, I'll teach you some.
If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends.
And friendship never lasts.
That's right.
Max.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
All right, I'm listening.
So, tell me what you want when you're... I wanna jiggy bigga head about a zigga zig heil. Mad Libs? I'm excited.
All right, you want to do a Mad Lib?
Fuck yeah, I'm the best at those.
Well, basically, we did a Mad Lib last week, and Yotam said he was gonna. He didn't like coming up with them on the spot, and he said that next
Very
time he would have
stressful.
some prepared. Next time he said he would have some prepared, and he didn't.
No, I did not prepare anything as I promised.
So thanks for that.
No problem, Max.
Let's see. Which one would you like to do?
I would like to do one about fun stuff, amusement parks, circuses.
How to sleep, a fable. You stop me when you hear something good. Army information, travel suggestion, description of wedding,
Yeah.
my dream
Yeah.
girl.
No, wedding.
Wedding?
Mhm.
My dream girl could be good. That could be like the one that we did before.
I know, but it's the same thing.
Alright, where's my pen? Gonna get my pen.
Excuse me.
Oh, wow, that's just ruining the show.
Shut up, you have a
So-
fucking fart app you use all the time. Shut your mouth.
So incredibly unprofessional.
Yeah.
Just grab a sip of my Fresca here. Oh wait, this one's empty. This is an empty. That's what we call them here in America. Just gonna open a new one.
Ooh, that Francesca smell up in my nostrils, getting me so buzzed.
Fresca?
Francesca. I shorten
All
it
right.
every time. You know, I don't have time for syllables.
But I didn't think you were doing Francesca. I thought you were combining fresh and Fresca.
Fresca. Okay, yeah, okay, I did that.
It is fresh. It's very fresh. Okay, you ready?
As ready as it'll ever be. Tiger blood.
Adjective.
Shit. What the fuck is an adjective? Shit. Okay, explain them one more time for me.
Adjective is a word that describes a noun.
You'll just have to fucking say adjective, then give me an example. I don't care if it's the same one, but that'll help me a lot, Max.
Adjective, a word that describes a noun. What's an adjective?
Not
Shiny.
so easy. Oh, I guess it is. Blistering.
Blistering?
Mm-hmm.
That's a verb.
Shit. Well, remember that one for whenever we need a verb. Do that. Do blistering somewhere.
Wait. I don't think there are any verbs in this one.
What? Never.
No verbs in this one. I could write blistery.
Blistery, sure.
Blistery.
Can you write Blastoise somewhere?
Do you want me to?
Of course I do, if possible. Yeah, I love Blastoise. He's one of the best Pokemons.
Blastoise. Okay, I wrote that down below somewhere. Another adjective. This one is mostly just adjectives, I gotta warn you.
Filthy?
That works. Very good.
Thank you.
I don't know if it's that creative a word.
Urinary.
Name of woman. Name of woman.
Urinary.
That's not a woman's name.
Okay, give me a woman. Who's a good woman?
You want to go for like a celebrity name, or?
I don't know. I'm thinking of women.
I think we could do a celebrity name, or if you know a person that you want to do, you can do that too. Just whatever you want for this. Just has to be a female name.
Ursula.
Any particular Ursula in mind you have?
Yeah, the one from The Little Mermaid.
I don't know how to spell Ursula, so I'm just winging it. Okay, now I need the name of a man.
Parappa the Rappa.
It's more of a
Yeah,
dog,
but
and I think it's all, but... Well, he did get his driver's license. So
yeah, and he
maybe
knows
he's
how to
like-
cut onions, chop chop. So, you know, he's got a good head on his shoulders.
You gotta believe. Adverb.
Example.
If an adjective is a word that describes a noun, an adverb is an adjective that describes a verb.
When I
instead
say
of a noun.
example, I don't mean explain
So-
to me. Just say the word.
No, well, you have to learn.
I will not
You
learn.
have to learn.
Max, this is like a spelling bee. You tell me the word, I say in a sentence, and then I fucking continue.
No, this is the education of Yotam Peril.
I
You have to learn.
refuse. I refuse.
You
Yeah.
gotta learn.
No,
you gotta learn.
I'm not a learning man. Sorry, finished that a few years ago when I finished with my diploma.
Okay, listen. If fast is an adjective, then an adverb would be fastly.
I get it. I think. I'll forget it, though. Squimishly.
I'm gonna change that to squeamishly because I don't know what squimishly means. Is that what you meant to say?
Probably.
Okay, now I need an adjective.
Entranced.
A lot of adjectives. Entranced, is that an adjective? I'm not sure.
Well, you're the doctor, chief judge.
Yeah, it has to be. I can't imagine what else it would be.
Whoop whoop, there it is.
Oh my god. Adjective? You need like 4 adjectives in a row here.
Oh man. Niggerly.
Niggerly.
That is a word, guys. Don't call me out. That is a word. Stop
I'm just
it.
trying to think of if that's an adjective or an adverb.
I don't care. I want some niggerly in them.
I guess it could be both.
Yeah, niggerly can be whatever they want. They're equals.
Okay, another adjective. Jeez.
I'm sorry. I'm really thinking hard. This is really difficult.
I can
for me,
hear.
Max. Can you hear the gears in my head? Can circumcised fit in there somehow?
Yeah, it can.
Oh, great.
Another one?
Damn it. How many more?
Well, after that, there's an adjective, a noun, an adjective, and a noun, an adjective, an adjective, an adjective, an adjective, a plural noun, a geographical location, and an adverb.
That's way too fucking long. It's
Yeah,
gonna
well,
take
we're like
days.
almost halfway done.
It's gonna take hours and weeks.
Well, this one's hard. This one's hard because it's mostly adjectives.
Well, how about you fucking help me for once, Max?
Right, but the person who's doing it isn't allowed to come up with words because they have the answers.
Well,
It's the rule of Mad Lib.
I know. Well, Madlib is gonna forgive us.
No, Mad Lib doesn't forgive, and Mad Lib
Itchy
doesn't forget.
poon.
Itchy food. I can do itchy.
Okay, that's close enough.
Oh, I can do itchy, and after that is a noun, so I can do poon.
Man, I'm just gonna keep talking until you figure out words that I'm saying that are fit in.
Okay, an adjective. What do you got? Oh my god! One of these works a little too well.
Good. I'm trying to think of words that are too good. I can only think of smelly and dumb.
Yeah. That's why Mad Libs is actually pretty hard.
Yeah, it's an art form almost.
It is. It really is.
Yeah. Can you send those to me so I can sell them on the streets for $1?
Pretty sure you can probably just print them out online.
Okay, cool.
Probably madlibs.com or whatever.
Cool.
And you can post your own.
Nice. Can I share them with friends?
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
Sure. Cool. I got email. I can fax things. Max.
Yeah.
Excuse yourself.
It wasn't a problem when you did it.
But I always apologize after I do.
Oh, my mind card just went down the.
Max, apologize.
my mind card just went down my mind without me in it. I didn't get in it quick enough, and it rolled away without me.
Max, I still apologize.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm apologizing for, but whatever.
For not excusing yourself after burping. Have some
Whatever.
manners. Have
Who
some
cares?
podcasting manners.
How about you have some fucking dick up your butt and in your mouth and between your tits and in both hands?
Wow, that's a lot of dick.
I know, but that's how you like it.
Where will a girl like me find so many dicks at this hour?
I
Boy.
don't know. At
Oh, boy.
JCPenney.
This is gonna be a great adventure. Maybe even a great journey. Homeward bound, incredible journey.
You gonna give me the rest of these words or not?
Butthole.
It's not an adjective.
Well, give me an example.
I can put that as a noun later on. There, I used it as a noun.
Thank you. Give me an example. Example me, Max.
I've given you so many examples.
I don't give a shit.
Fast.
I get the...
Fast.
Jiggly.
Jiggly. There you go. Wait a minute. Where's my pen? Okay. Jiggly. Adjective. I need another one. Need about five more.
Oh my god.
No, I need 4 more. 4 more adjectives, and then you don't have to give me any more adjectives today.
Dominated? Is that a thing?
Dominated. That's a verb. You dominated something.
Punish.
Well, actually,
No.
dominated could be an adjective.
Holy shit, do it, Max.
No, I'm gonna. That could be an adjective. I'm
Oh
gonna put it in.
shit, I'm on a roll.
It's the reason that the science of words. The reason that it is kind of complicated sometimes is some words can belong to more than one category, and you have to remember that.
I always do. I always think about that, about categories for words. I do that often. So don't worry.
All right. Give me another one.
Plucking.
That's a verb. That's definitely a verb. I could do plucked.
Yeah, plucked. That's what I wanted, sure. Love Mad Libs. One of my favorite things to do.
2 more adjectives and then you're done. 2 more.
Indifferent. Does that work? Huh?
Yes.
And manic.
Alright. Now all I need is a plural noun, a geographical location, and an adverb.
What's a plural noun?
Done. A noun that there is more than one of. So if a noun is cow, a plural noun is cows.
Oh.
Just take a noun and put S on the end of it.
Crows.
I would have thought of something funnier, but okay.
You don't like crows?
I like the Dark Man from Tim and Eric. That's like a crow guy.
Yeah. What geographical location?
Yeah.
Sri Lanka.
Still not saying it right.
Sorry.
And an adverb.
Which is, one last time, drum roll. Drum roll, does that fit?
An adverb is a word that describes a verb. It's an adjective that describes a verb instead of describing a noun.
Gingerly.
Gingerly.
Oh, gingerly. It's my accent.
Okay, description of a wedding. You ready?
Yeah, hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
I can't read what the first word is.
Ursula?
No.
Try to. I'll help you. Nice handwriting, Max.
Blistery?
Yeah,
Was that
it? Yeah, blister.
The blistery wedding yesterday afternoon between filthy Ursula and her groom, Parappa the Rappa. What do you think?
Couple.
Funny stuff. Funny stuff, right?
Yeah, they're a good couple.
It was carried off squeamishly. The bride wore a long entranced Blastoise. with
That's
niggardly
good.
edgings and a circumcised necktie. What do you think so far? Good?
Yeah, I like it. I like the Blastoise dress. Jesus.
this next part I can't even say.
You know what I want to wear on my wedding day? A Blastoise.
What?
A Blastoise and a circumcised tie.
Oh my god.
Okay, read it, Max. Come on.
I don't. Oh, this works way too well. At the end of the itchy ceremony, there wasn't a dry poon in the place.
Oh man, how did what was I supposed to do there? Come on.
I don't know. So it must have been some ceremony if all the women were so aroused.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at that dress. My poon. Oh, I tell you. Oh, girl, my poon. That's how girls talk, right? They always go like, "Oh, girl, my poon today. All sorts of mess."
Oh man,
That's
that
good.
just
Yeah, good
worked
job,
a little
Max.
too well.
I think we made a difference today.
Later at the reception, the bride's mother said the groom is a jiggly man, just the type, just the type of. Oh my God. I am ashamed of myself that I'm so amused by this.
This is
None of this is
incredible.
funny.
I know.
No, none of this is fun. They make these for 10-year-olds, yo, Tom.
I know. Oh god, I'm gonna be
groom-
20 soon. I can't do the show when I'm 20, Max. Okay.
All right, fine, you can quit.
Thanks.
Hey, I'm 23 and I'm doing it.
I know, but don't end up like you. Burn sick, burn. Continue with my wedding.
Okay. The groom is a jiggly man, just the kind of butthole we wanted for our for our dominated daughter.
Just the perfect butthole, man. That guy's a perfect
You want a
butthole.
butthole like this. The plucked couple. Doesn't really work
Awful.
there. Plucked couple left midst a flurry of indifferent congratulations to
That kinda
to
fits.
spend a manic honeymoon visiting crows in Sri Lanka.
Visiting crows in Sri Lanka.
They are sure to live gingerly for many years.
Ugh.
I don't know.
I think we had some good
after
parts.
the ceremony, there wasn't a dry poon in the place. That worked well.
Yeah.
I think that was the highlight of that Mad Lib.
Yeah, I like the the Blastoise dress. And
Yeah,
the
circumcised
tie.
necktie.
Yeah. I think we did a pretty good job today, Max. Are you proud of me?
Do you want to do one more next week, or do you want to say this was the last one?
I don't know. We'll see how we're doing in time. Today we're
Well,
kinda
I feel
off.
like if we're gonna do one next week, you really have to come up with the words beforehand.
Yeah. So if I do come up with words, we'll do it. If we don't, then nope.
No, because then you won't.
Props.
You know what? I put so much effort into the show. Is it really that much to ask that you
No,
you do
you
it?
don't, Max. You found a book.
Listen, just come up with the words for next time.
No. Stop it.
Okay, fine. This was the
Apologize,
last
Max.
I'm sorry. Okay, fine.
you.
This was the last Mad Libs. If you're not going to come up, we're going to do it because we can't do it without words, and you don't like to come up with them on the spot.
You know what words I do like using?
Fuck you.
Emails.
Emails. This one comes from George Lee. Hey guys, I'm a high schooler from England, and next year I'll be studying animation, and I hope to make something of myself with it. I must say you guys are my idols, and I have watched your animations from a young age, and would just like to ask if I could have your autographs. I know this is a stupid request. Make fun of me if you wish. George Lee.
I will make fun of you, because I will not scan my autograph for you. Although that is
This one is
cute.
from...
Wait,
this
answer
one is
the
from-
man. Come on, are you gonna make fun of him?
Answer what?
Are you gonna give
No,
him
I'm
your
not going to make
autograph?
fun of him. No.
How come? That's mean.
If I meet him at Comic-Con or whatever, I'll give him my autograph.
Samesies.
I'm not going to mail him my autograph.
I only sign nips and kneecaps.
I only sign boobs and buttholes.
Perfect.
This one is from Mary Sia, and she said, today is my birthday, and I would like to ask you, yo, Tom, how to say happy birthday in Hebrew.
Mazal tov.
Funny stuff. This
Mazel
guy's is
tov.
long.
You must have heard that on shows.
This guy's is long. It's from Matthew Hammond. And
Yeah,
that
guy got a long one.
then I already read it, and it's basically him just praising us.
Oh, well, that's sweet of him.
So thanks for the kind words, but your email is way too long to read.
But thank you.
This one is from Daniel Curris, and it says, here's a picture that Yotam drew of Max in the distant past, and it says, I'm Max, I'm late. And there's a picture of me holding a basketball, I guess?
Oh, yeah, because you're tall. You love basketball. Right?
No,
Oh,
no.
sorry. I thought you loved basketball because you're tall.
This one is from Tinster. Question.
Did you
Best
like my
place in the
drawing? You
world?
think I drew you perfectly? Because I think I did.
No.
Okay, cool.
What's your favorite place in the world?
Sri Lanka, I think.
This one's from Peter Gem. What's the worst service you've ever had in a restaurant?
I went with my family after my grandfather's what's it called?
Funeral?
Burying? Yeah, funeral.
Burying.
Well, he wasn't really buried. He was kind of stuck in a standing wall. So,
What?
well, he technically wasn't buried underground. It's kind of floating. Yeah, we have like bunk beds for the dead here. Cool stuff. Cool, exciting stuff.
Yeah.
So we went to a restaurant afterwards, and we were like 10 people, my whole family, ordering food. And they started ordering, and only like an hour later, I was the last one to receive my food.
That sucks.
And everyone else finished eating, so my dad was like, oh, hell no. Got his nail file out, started filing his nails, and we're like, we gotta get some desserts. And then we got desserts, and I ate waffles. And forgot about my dead grandfather.
Rest in peace.
Because he loved giving me waffles. That old,
I don't really know if I have...
corpse of a man.
Yeah, well, you can just stop talking anytime now and let me speak. Is that on the agenda?
Agreed.
I don't really have an answer to that. I can't really think of any time that happened. This one comes from Duke Lavia, Dukes of Hazzard, and he says, "Hey Max, I noticed you are a fan of Mega 64. Do you have any favorite videos or moments from their show, skits, whatever?" I'm not really sure about from their show, but like the DVD series. But just from what they put online, I really like Gamer Wars Part 2, not Part 1 or Part 3. Those are good, but no, they were good. I'm not saying they were shitty, but Part 2 is the best one. And I also like iDosers. Those are probably my two favorite Mega 64 videos.
Cool.
This one is from Michael Farrell, Will's nephew.
Yeah, as we established before.
He asked us for relationship advice last time. He said, "I wanted to thank you for your wonderful relationship advice. It really helped me a lot."
Really?
Also,
what did we say?
Yo Tom.
To rape?
I don't remember, but he said he's 14. I think we asked him how old he is.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think he asked about like there's a girl he likes, but his friends don't like her, and she needs to figure out whether he wants to hang out with her or his friends.
Max, do you have any plans for a new animation? Yes. Yo,
What
Tom,
is
are you
it,
going to
Max?
make? Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
Can
and
I
then he
prob?
says, "Yo." No. And then he says, "Yo, Tom, when are you going to make a funny animation again? Because it's been a while." So.
First of all, that's hurtful. I would say.
Yeah, that seems like sounds like he's being very facetious. I don't appreciate you insulting a friend of mine, Michael.
Thank you, Max. Thank you. I'm very hurt. Thank you for standing up for me. And I'm working on another blog, so you guys are gonna love it because it's in Hebrew. You guys love all my Hebrew animations. Fuck you.
I think
get
you should.
publicity
I
out
think
of it,
you
and
should.
people like me.
You did one in Hebrew. What you should do one in English now.
But I think I like the Hebrew ones more. I wouldn't know where to start looking for bad English blogs.
Where do you find the bad Hebrew ones?
Isra blog
I don't know what that is.
is the
You know, I've been
Israeli
I've been racking my brain trying to figure out what is a frog that you push the button and it says everything.
I really
What
have
is that?
no fucking clue. I also thought about that. I went to like weird stores where they sell knickknacks, but I couldn't find anything similar to what that beautiful lady described.
I think it's funny that this girl's biggest fantasy when she comes to America
Yeah.
is to just not even just shop, but buy junk.
Yeah, just buy junk
just
she can get on
garbage.
eBay. What
Stuff
a-
that's like 99 cents over here.
Yeah.
I'm skipping this one. That's not funny. Jack Evans drew us some fan art. Hello, Max and Yotam. I made some Tim and Eric inspired fan art.
I think he won the DVD that probably never got to him because I'm dumb.
Yeah. Jack, did you ever get your DVD? If not, we'll have to send it again.
Oh god.
This time Yotam will have to get the right address and not be an idiot. So he drew.
Who doesn't put their fucking country when they give you your address? I always put Israel in the bottom. I don't just assume people know where I'm from. Jack Evans? Yeah,
Okay.
that totally sounds British.
Okay.
Cup of tea and a scrumpet. How do you do? I'm the prince. Dying paparazzi cockroach.
You done?
Yeah.
He drew a picture of the sit on you guy, and he's sitting on our laps. And he says, "I recently have been accepted have been accepted a place in an animation college. I know that Max is a college dropout, but what about Yotam? Did you ever go to an art college of some kind? And if not, would you like to?
Fuck that shit. Usually, people here go to, well, we don't really have colleges. We don't have the whole dorm thing. It's sort of rare. But we have universities mostly. And people go there when they're like 23, 22, because people do the army for 2 or 3 years, then they take a bit of a break, then they go study. So it's not that whole frat boy-ish atmosphere to studying here.
This one is from SS.
No, I don't really want to learn. I hate fucking studying. I hated being in school.
Yeah, I do too. This one is from ssunfun@mail.com. There's no name here. It says, Max, you said in the past that you are a cooler person now than you were in high school. I've had a lot of people tell me I'm cool despite being a bit of a loser in high school. Can you please explain this phenomenon? Also, tell June I said hi. Well, June is a fictional character, so I can't do that. So,
yeah.
Kind of sounds to me like you're not so cool.
Yeah, if you want to say hello to a fictional character, you're kind of a dweeb, I would say.
Why don't you tell Peter Pan I said hi, buddy?
Yeah, a bit of a doorknob of a guy you are.
This guy's asking us about Minecraft. I think we already talked enough about Minecraft today.
Mm-hmm. You know what's my favorite new game? Mind Jack.
He sent us some Minecraft characters with skins on them to make them look like characters from your cartoons.
Oh my god, really? That's sweet. I want to look at that later.
There's a Cripple Boy Minecraft character and Miller the Killer who kills for the thrill.
Thanks.
In Minecraft. So check that out.
Someone sent me a personal message calling Cripple Boy Scribble Boy. And it was like, when are you going to make new nameless? I love Scribble Boy. And then
This guy says
one just fixing himself.
Yeah. This guy says, Dear Yaks and Motom. I'm not going to read this one.
Come on, Max.
That's not funny.
Stop being a baby. Read on.
No.
You're a mean guy.
Okay, I'll read. Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, guys. Hopefully you listened to one of my audio skits and enjoyed it. That is, if you chose the good one. If you could not open the obscure file, I chose to zip that. What is he talking about?
Wait, did he send us any attached files?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that next week and listen to his audio skits and judge them.
Do that later. Yeah, and proceed to call them garbage.
Yeah.
Sorry. Love this. This one is from Spencer. Spencer S. I think this might be a friend of mine. Hey guys, love the show. Max called out for questions. Let's see if mine are any good. What is your favorite Pixar film? Yeah, Tom?
I'm trying to think. Maybe WALL-E? I can't remember. If you give me like a bunch of names, if you give me a bunch of titles, maybe I'll be able to choose a better one. But I think that's one of my favorites.
Well, let's see if I can name them all, because I did that when I did my job interview.
Damn.
Toy Story, A Bug's Life, Finding Nemo, Monsters Incorporated, Toy Story 2, Cars, Up, WALL-E. Toy Story 3, Ratatouille, The Incredibles. Wait, what are you going to say?
I also love Ratatouille and Up. I don't know if WALL-E's my favorite then.
Yeah. My favorite is definitely Ratatouille. I also really like The Incredibles. And
I never got into The Incredibles. Maybe I should watch it again. Maybe I was too young when I first watched it.
You know, the thing about The Incredibles is it really is, out of all of them, I think the one that definitely caters more to a slightly older audience.
Really?
I'll definitely
watch it again.
Like, I almost feel like if I watched that as a kid, I wouldn't have liked it as much. But when it came out, I was like a senior in high school or whatever.
Some cool ass dreads.
Yeah. Nope. What are your biggest pet peeves, Yo Tom?
Yeah, I can't just ask that. I can't remember. I fucking hate stepping on cold spaghetti.
I would imagine that you would have to do that much.
I hate stepping in water when I wake up in the middle of the night. I hate stepping in things that I shouldn't step in. Maybe I should clean my house, but that's not shut up.
My biggest pet peeve is people who talk during movies.
Really? Well, you would fucking hate me.
Yeah, probably.
Let's go watch a movie together. Like, let's go the distance. Like that movie, going the
No.
distance.
We have to hurry up because we got a lot to get through here.
Okay.
So I don't mean to be rude.
This is gonna be a long show. Don't worry.
If you could direct, write, produce a movie for one franchise, what would it be? Yo, Tom?
You go first.
I think you know what I'm going to say.
Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You ready to be really sad?
Yeah, you already wrote a script.
I've put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah, I thought so. You probably have like a whole folder of sketches and character descriptions, sheets.
Yeah.
Well, Max, one day you'll decide to kill yourself and do us all a big favor.
Wow. Really?
Come on, you fucking bashed my family, and I think it's fair.
Okay. Well, maybe it's fair, but still.
I know. Come on, we're good. Come on, Max. Come on, high five. I really don't. I really don't know. I really can't think of anything.
Is there a movie you'd like to see a sequel to?
Most of the movies I like aren't very sequel-ish. So no.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Really.
Some movies don't need a sequel.
Yeah.
And finally it says, Max, why did you not like Inception? Yeah, Tom? Why didn't I like Inception?
'Cause it was too convoluted and you were confused and you
No.
No. 'Cause you fucking hate Ellen Page.
I didn't like Inception because I thought it was way too simple and easy to understand. They should have made it more complicated.
That's not something I've heard before.
Actually, can I say, though, I've heard so many people talk about how, like, oh yeah, fucking Inception, make sure you pay attention, because if you don't, you're going to be lost. That movie was not, to me at least, it wasn't complicated at all.
They sort of explained the basics during the first, like, the exposition.
I feel like it's just, to me, that just goes to show that people want things spoon-fed to them.
It's just a bunch of layers. Come on, it's not a fucking easy movie. I don't think it's like any other movie. It does make you think a bit more.
Think a little bit, but it's you have to pay attention, yeah, but it's like it's not
You need to pay
like
attention anyway.
some kind
It's a
of
movie.
it's not like some kind of weird quantum science. It's just a movie.
Yeah, it's not like Memento.
People are lazy. Oh, I thought Memento was far more complicated.
Yeah, I'm saying it's not Memento.
I liked Memento though. I think
Yeah,
Memento
me too.
was. This one is from Andrew Rivera.
We got a lot of emails. Thanks, guys. Thank you guys for doing it in such a short notice. Good job.
I absolutely love the show. I've been a listener ever since episode 1, and I haven't missed one since. Max, I thought the Northern Incident was your work, and yet I think he left a word out there. I seriously laughed my ass off at the end. Yo, Tom, I highly anticipate hearing about what happens to your pilot.
It's okay. I saw it coming.
And I hope I get to see it in place of that shitty Bob's Burgers show. Uh-oh. It's
Hey.
not like
Hey.
that.
Come on. Don't diss Bob. We're tight.
I have a would you rather scenario for the two of you, which should strike up some interesting conversation. Would you rather have your dick eaten by a cannibal or be a cannibal yourself that eats only dicks?
Be a cannibal.
Next email.
Jesus.
Next email.
How did you think that was gonna fucking strike a conversation?
Yeah.
Well then, thinking I'm a cannibal, I probably live in Africa or someplace. How would that
Yo,
fucking
Tom,
strike- Sorry, go on.
This next email, this one's from Ali Bot. Yo, Tom, I really enjoy spooning cats. I also hope there will be another Blogsy soon. And Max, I enjoyed the Northern Incident, which I almost typed as Northern Exposure, but that would be silly, and I hope there are more freestanding cartoons soon. Are either of you looking forward to any video games coming soon?
First
Tom?
of all, thank you, and I'm only looking for Diablo 3. That's all I'm looking for.
He says, maybe Portal 2. What are your thoughts on gaming going 3D with the Nintendo 3DS? I'm very much looking forward to Portal 2, and I already have my 3DS pre-ordered. Pre-ordered it.
Rich
And then after that, I went to Five Guys Burgers and Fries and got a burger and fries.
Oh, that sounds good. Gotta smoke some
It
weed.
was
Getting hungry here. Spoiling my diet.
I am a high. This one is from James Gilon. I am a high schooler, and I would like to know, were you guys ever in serious relationship when you were in high school? Did you guys ever feel that society put a lot of pressure on you to have a girlfriend?
No, I didn't really feel pressured. I had a girlfriend for a week, and
I didn't have a serious girlfriend in high school. I flirted a lot, but I didn't.
Ooh.
I didn't.
Show me some
I
of your
didn't have
moves.
a serious girlfriend.
Like, what's your move? Lifting them up and climbing onto the Empire State Building?
Wow.
I'm sorry. It's too easy sometimes. I'm sorry.
So what was that, like a jab at my height or my weight or what?
Your height, just your height, which I admire. I wish I was a tallie.
I was a shorty.
You my shorty. Boy.
You know, when I was in high school, I could have gotten with this black chick. I always regret that I didn't do it.
Explain. From the beginning.
There was this black chick who liked me.
Her name, her address, her number, her Facebook.
No. Not divulging any of that.
Okay, how did you know she was into you?
Oh, I know. Trust me.
Okay, let's play this out. I'm the black girl. Hey, Max, wanna date me?
No, thank you.
Okay, bye. I'm black.
I could go the rest of my life without ever having sex with a black chick, and I'll just have to live with that. And I understand that it's not the worst thing that could happen to a person, but it's weird to think that I had the opportunity to, and I just gave it up.
Are you really not going to indulge any deeper than that?
Well, I don't want to gossip about somebody.
It's not gossiping. It's a story in your life that happened years ago.
No. I'm not talking about it.
What? Come on. That's nothing.
What?
That's not even personal.
I've already told you everything that you need to know. I could have,
Like, she was waiting in a fucking bedroom with you, spread eagle, and you just didn't go?
No. No, she just liked me.
Oh. She blow you a kiss?
I don't recall, but I'm sure that it could have happened.
Aww. Young love. Between a tall man and a black girl, young love.
You make it sound like we were dating, and then we were in her bedroom, and we were making out, and then just as I'm about to take my dick out, I get up and leave.
I imagine you were in love and married, and somehow didn't go through.
No, we weren't even dating.
Yeah, Max, you messed up.
This guy asked, okay, we're skipping this one. Yo, Tom, now that your pilot will not be aired on Fox, does this mean that you can show it to us?
Nope, not at all. Fox owns the animation, they own the characters and the idea for another year, and they say that they might be able to put it up on their site somehow, someday, and if they do, they'll let me know, and if I know, I'll let everyone else know, because of course I want as many people as I can to watch it. Thank you.
Well, if you get the rights back to it in a year, then maybe you can show it to a different channel and say, "Hey, you want this?"
No, I don't get the rights to the actual animation. I get the rights for the characters. So in a year, their animation. Sorry, it cut out. So in a year, I can do an animation with.
I heard you the whole time.
I know. I just saw the recording program and it skipped a beat. So yeah. Only if they decide they put it up on the site. Sorry.
Okay, this one's lame. This one's lame. This one's lame. This one is from Matthew Hammond. Last time you mentioned my email in passing, but you didn't read it because it was all praise and no questions. Well, this time I actually have a few real questions. The first is for the both of you. You both like Ren and Stimpy, which is incorrect because you've told me that you don't like Ren and Stimpy.
I do not like Ren and Stimpy very
much. Right, well, I'm skipping this question then because you don't...
You don't follow the rules, man.
Right.
You gotta praise us and be correct with your questions.
You don't have to praise us, but you just have to know what you're talking about. Okay, well, and this question is dumb. Okay, well, I guess that's emails for this week.
Okay, I think we did like an...
That was a lot of emails.
Yeah, we did like an hour-and-a-half show, Max. Boy. Man.
I think it was an hour and a half of good stuff, though, so I have no regrets.
I think it was an hour and a half of pure solid gold.
Don't say that.
I'm gonna take that to the grave with me. Valerie is very mad about you for skipping her email. Probably was dumb.
What was her email?
I don't know. Look for an email from Valerie Swan.
You know what? I feel like if I skipped it, it was probably because it was too long. Do I really have to keep saying at this point, don't send us fucking 10-paragraph emails?
Come on, guys. Give us your fucking age, your problem, pictures of your vajays, if you're over 18,
No.
if you're a guy, I don't mind. I'll fucking ruin my reputation as a human being. I'm way too into this internet stuff. I'm gonna end up like a transvestite just because of the jokes I make. Agreed, Max?
I guess.
Thank you everyone for listening to the Wisenheimers podcast episode 27. With me was the Boyman Max, and I was the Caterpillar Yotam.
I don't like being referred to as a boy man.
Why? What's wrong with the Boyman?
Because I'm just a man, an adult.
Oh, I meant you were like boyish in your smile and approach to life.
I don't like any of it.
Okay, follow us on Twitter, Hot Diggity Digden, and Peril 1994. and listen to the show on iTunes and stuff, and I'll talk to you later, okay?
And tell your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends. I mean, we're the best guys you've ever met, right? Smile, Max. Show them teeth. See? That's a kiss. That's a kiss from a man. And if you want your friends to enjoy it, send them a link to my body. Talk to you later. Have a nice week, day.
You need to stop saying that word.
Body?
Yeah.
Body.
Right.
You have a problem with my body?
I don't have a problem with it. I have a problem with you talking about it so much.
Why? Are you threatened by my male physique?
No, that's not what I would say.
Sounds like that's what you're saying.
Well, I won't. I'm not gonna admit to anything like that. So.
Well, if you're not admitting, you'll never get past puberty.
What? Why am I not already past it?
You stop looking at other men in the shower. Just accept your own body, and you won't have troubles with me. Thank you guys for listening to the show. This was the fitness section. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
What?
Yeah. Stop it. Stop laughing.
I'm not laughing.
Okay. Thank you.
Why are you so weird to me?
Stop it. Max, I'm trying to end the show.
I thought the show was already over.
No, you're being a brat, and I can't end it.
So all this is going into the episode?
Yeah. Can you say goodbye?
No.
But we need to end the show.
The show already ended.
Max.
What?
Stop it.
Stop what?
I'm the producer of the show. If I say the show's over, then it's over now. So say goodbye so we can end it, so I can close the program, because it's taking a lot of CPU usage out of my computer.
I don't... I don't understand why you're the producer. I don't understand why I can't be the producer.
Because I record it. If you recorded it, you'd be the fucking producer.
Well, I can produce just as well.
Well, apparently not, because I don't see you doing things that are helpful to me and my podcast.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Sometimes record it yourself. Huh? Punk?
Well, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, exactly, because you can't lend a hand. You're just another Arab. Okay, talk to you later, thanks.
Fla, pony, fla, pony, fla.